Climate change is a very serious issue in the Caribbean, and we often hear about this from scientists who explain the situation in a technical sense. But what about those on the ground who want to know exactly how it can affect them? Well, the Caribbean National Resources Institute, Canari, embarked on a project to allow Tobagonians to share their knowledge to others who may have questions about climate change. With the help of a new 3D model of Tobago built by the participants of the project, Tobagonians can learn about the issue plus other problems the country may face.
Over 100 Tobagonians recently constructed a scale model of Tobago, which will be used to measure climate change on the island. The project was done in an attempt to allow Tobagonians to share information with each other about climate change and the effects on various areas. Nicole Lioto, a member of Canari, gave details of the 2-week project.
The model documents all of the resources, the coral reefs, the forests, where their farms are, the villages, the roads, and then they looked at how will climate change affect those resources. So for example, what areas will there be landslides? What areas will the soil be washed off the hills into the sea and affect the coral reefs and the fishermen? So we had people, over 100 people from all over Tobago came in and were able to say from their life how is climate change going to affect them. And it was very interesting to hear some of Tobagonians say what they're doing about climate.
She added that the experience for those who are a part of the project was amazing and will be a positive for Tobago and Tobagonians.
It was very important to involve the diversity of people in Tobago. So we did a lot of work reaching out to communities since early September. We went around to different villages, different communities. We targeted the different key stakeholders. So both the departments within the THA, we visited them, wrote letters, worked with them, as well as different types of stakeholders, the fishers, the farmers, the reef tour operators, the divers. All of the different people had to come and give their input into what's happening in Tobago.
Ms. Lioto made it clear, though, that it is not ending there. She said that this is just the starting point of a bigger initiative, which includes policy making for Tobago.
We now have a model with a lot of ideas, and people of Tobago now are going to work with all of those ideas and take it forward to make recommendations for policy, Tobago policies to adapt to climate change, and also recommendations on what people on the ground need to do. So how should farmers adapt? How should fishers adapt? How should people living in communities close to the sea adapt? How should works and transport adapt?
Ms. Lioto said that Canari will be returning to Tobago in 2 weeks to work more with civil society groups, community groups and NGOs. Kimberly Job, Channel 5 News.